to Mr. Jailer. I'm talking to the jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let him give me something. Be the first to cast the stone. Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer. Use the press. All my strategies, you oppress, follow every part of me. What you don't know, you're a victim to Mr. Jailer. You don't care about my point of view. If I die, another will work for you. So you treat me like a modern slave, Mr. Jailer. I'm talking to the jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let him give me something. Be the first to cast the stone, Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer. You see, if you walking in the marketplace, down those stones, hands on if you do, you just might hit one of your own. Life is not about your policies all the time, so you better rearrange your philosophy and return to your better idea. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let him give me something for the birds that cast the stone. Mr. Jailer. Oh, I'm talking for you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let him give me something for the birds that cast the stone. Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer.
Good evening, good evening, good evening from wherever you are watching us from. It is very well with our country. This is my stake in Nigeria, and my guest is Femi AKINYEMI. Femi AKINYEMI is a political analyst and an activist. So he has done much for himself in the area of activism and in his personal daily job. So he's a very great friend. So Femi, please feel welcome today. In case I call you engineer, in case I call you Femi, just take me as as it is this evening.
No
You are very
problem.
much welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
It's a
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you. You know, a whole lot is going on in our country, and you know, we don't even know where to start the news from many a times. Some of my friends, okay, around December, I asked a friend. It wasn't even a direct question. We're just talking. And he said, I'm not listening to news again. I said, wow, me too. And very recently, a very great friend visited and we were talking and he said, oh, he doesn't listen to news again. I said, okay, wow. So people are getting tired of the news. It's like, it's the same news. Nothing is new. The only new thing that we can point to are the characters that are now in the news. But it's the same news of corruption, it's the same news of killings, it's the same news of brutality, it's the same news of ethnic cleansing, it's the same news. So let me just ask you this, Engineer Femi, do you listen to news?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
still I still listen to news up to now. Only that I have favorite. So At least for now,
Okay.
it's arising. I'm not sure if it's allowed on this channel, but
Okay.
that's
You've already said it. Arise. Arise is a fantastic word. I think they are liberal.
yeah, kind of, yeah. The for now, really, channels also started like this, so that's why I'm still skeptical about giving them the credit yet. So
Okay. Did you listen to a conversation between Sheung and the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi?
no, no,
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't.
it was about last week or 2 weeks ago.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I would have asked you a question, but it's okay. So a whole lot is going on. Guy seems not to be interested in news. I have to, tell myself that, boy, you have to listen to news because it's very tiring. Put on your TV and you see funny things. The news are not motivating. Does it surprise you that many a times when they show the presidents with other ministers or any visitors visiting the country, have you noticed that they don't usually show the president while he's talking, or they don't display? They can show a minister talk, they can show the guest talk, but they hardly show the president. When last did you hear anything from your president? From our
Mm,
president, rather.
I think that has been the hallmark of this administration since it has started. You cannot take Buhari on spontaneously like that. It has to be an arrangement. You understand? So
Arrangement. What do you mean by that?
and like maybe it has to be an arranged interview. You cannot just catch him unaware like other presidents or former past presidents must have done. So you cannot take him unaware. You cannot. So it has to be an arranged interview or he's briefing the country. So any other thing, you will see that they always address the country in proxy. So that's why they always use the word the presidency. The presidency said, the presidency did this and all. So it doesn't address it. Anytime he wants to address directly, it has to be a scheduled address.
Hmm.
So and it has happened since the beginning of this administration up to now. So it's not a new thing. We are used to it. And
The beginning of
I
this
think
administration, you mean 2015?
yes, it's
Since
2015. Yeah,
2015.
yeah. So we are used to it, and we just keep going like that till they finish their tenure, and maybe hopefully another president that comes in can
Okay,
do
over
better.
10. Over 10, Femi, what would you score this administration over 10?
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
If you are to score this administration, what mark will you give them over 10?
Over 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, scoring for me it's 3 over 10. Yeah,
Okay, let's make it over 70. That will be easier for us to grade. Yeah, over 70.
over 70.
Yeah,
Over
over
70 is
100.
okay.
Let's go for
Over 100 is 30 over 100.
30. That is half.
Yeah, that's F. Yeah, sure. F for me. Anybody that's close to me knows that I don't score this administration high. That's why I will not be shy away from where they are doing well, but in most cases they are performing woefully. So
Fantastic. Okay, can you take us to where they are doing well? Where are
yeah,
they?
I think
What are the areas they are doing well, and what are the areas they are not doing too well, in your
yeah, I think
opinion? Because this program is titled "My Stake in Nigeria." This is your opinion. Are you getting? And because you matter to this country, you are a citizen of this country, and your life is sacred. Your opinion is sacred. Your opinion should be taken note of. So you are not just, there is no Nigeria that is ordinary. It's quite, disheartening that many Nigerians even refer to themselves as, ordinary Nigerians, or the masses. There is no masses. Each life of individuals in Nigeria should matter. Whether it matters to the government or not, it should actually matter, and it matters to God. So, as an individual, this is my stake in Nigeria. Where are the areas that you, in your opinion, feel that, okay, they are doing well, and where are the areas they are not doing too well?
Okay, yeah. In the area, in the aspect of transportation, that it means that I am pointing our direction towards the rail. They are trying to do a rail revolution in Nigeria, which I really appreciate. Is a good development, and the Lagos Ibadan this rail they just commissioned and
Yeah.
put it to work now is good. It's a good gesture, and what they are trying to do in rail network around the country is also good. So that's commendable. But basically, the like in our constitution, we were being told from the constitution that the primary purpose of government is number one, safety of the citizen. So if if they cannot make us feel safe in our country, then they have failed woefully.
I didn't
Yeah,
get that.
so
If they cannot do what?
they cannot keep us safe.
Save, okay.
Yeah, they have failed woefully. And with
Okay.
all the happenings in the country, I'm sure in that aspect, no one can argue that they are doing well. It's not it's not about being partisan, or it's not about being saying I'm against or for. Even if you are for the government, you can, except you are just being a normal typical politician that want to just hide under one finger. But if not, you know yourself. It's very obvious. Like they will say, it's
Awesome.
obvious to be blind. That you are not you are not saving this country. So if you fail in that as a government, you have failed
You
in
mean
virtually.
life in securing lives and properties, right?
Yes, yes, yes. If you have failed in that as a government, you have failed. What? But that's primary extent of the government, and also other places where education in Nigeria is nothing to write home about.
Okay.
You get now. Education is nothing to write home about. Our economy is there, just there. Policies are just being going back and forth. At a point they said they close border, they want to improve economy like that. At a point they increase border. At a point they increase custom tariff on imported vehicles. At the point they said they want to even remove it. So what's the essence of all those things? So in all those places. But basically, like I said, in rail network, in the rail evolution they are doing in the country, is a laudable idea, is a laudable effort from the government because that rail will help a lot in transportation. You understand?
Awesome.
So because there are some people that not everybody can afford the flight from Abuja to Lagos. But everybody, I'm sure, if there's a rail network between Abuja to Lagos, everybody can. Everybody can. Like I always say, make an example of places like Lagos. If there's a good rail network from Lagos to Ibadan, or even from Lagos to places
Yeah.
like Oshogbo or Ilorin,
Yeah.
it's enough to decongest Lagos because
Absolutely.
I will gladly live in what was it called? In all these places,
Ibadan.
Ibadan, Ikire, all those assets. Because I know that if I can meet up with a train that leaves for that place to Lagos by 5 a.m., I'll be in my office by 8. And
Mm.
if I can leave Lagos by 5, I'll be in my house by 7. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So
Yeah.
instead of disturbing myself in Lagos, I can move. So many people can move across that border. All those things that's what they are doing in Lagos between, all this the rail network. They are doing from CMS to Badagry in Lagos.
Yeah.
All those things, they are laudable ideas and every performance from the government. But in other areas, sorry, they have failed.
And what exactly is the big deal with the rail projects they are doing? Because if these projects are being handled by Nigerians, well, that may be something to me. But these rail projects are not being, executed by Nigerian engineer. Can you correct me if I'm wrong?
You're not wrong.
Okay. Okay, if that is right, then I don't see any big deal. It's just for them to sign the contract. The only thing that perhaps, that they did perhaps is just to sign a document, and the engineers maybe from Germany or from China or from wherever came in and they started doing whatever they want to do. So no big deal. The same way we can say, or in the same way we can say there is no big deal in constructing new roads. As long as those new roads are not being, constructed by Nigerian engineers. So for me, that's my own opinion. But in the area of the security that you mentioned, that has to do with their creativity. That has to do with their whole. So if they've been able to cope that, if they've been able to handle the insecurity in the country, then we can praise them because that has to do with them. So the Americans, the Germans, the Chinese cannot secure our country for us. If they decide to do that, there must be something they are seeing that we are not seeing yet. We should not forget Libya. We should not forget the Arab nations that are in turmoil up till now. So, so I really don't think you are right. After all, they are constructing rail. What if they are not? What if they choose not to? Who told me recently that for them to construct road, there are so many gain in it for them, as in they have so much to gain, financial gains from constructing road. So really, there is no big deal. You studied mechanical engineering, right?
Absolutely.
Femi, talk to us. Is it that there are no engineer in Nigeria that can handle these projects?
No, there are engineers in Nigeria that can handle the project. But the thing is, the intricacies and the bureaucracies of government at times comes in all these things. You understand? So, for instance, all these rail projects that they are doing are being financed by the Chinese government.
Okay. Yeah.
And those loans comes with other hidden intricacies that we don't know. So it's also an opportunity, a channel for the Chinese government to open another environment for their engineers to work.
Be part of me. What you done? You're a victim.
Femi, are you there?
No, they also are battling.
Okay,
Yeah,
please
I
go
mean,
ahead.
you understand what I'm saying now?
Yes,
So
yes.
they are battling with all that underpopulations and overpopulation. Sorry,
Okay,
overpopulation
in China.
in China. So
Okay.
you can be rest assured that they want to open an environment for their engineers also to come in and work. So, but the other small good part of it is that you see a place where, like for instance, in that rail network that they are doing between CMS and Badai,
yeah,
Nigerians are being employed there as manual laborers, other aspects of the engineers, foreman, contractor workers,
please
and
don't
all
take
that.
us
So
there. Don't
no,
take
no,
us
no,
there.
no.
Okay,
So, but
continue. Let me allow you to learn.
the thing is, whether you like it or not, at least they are there working. You get. It's not what we want, really. It's not
Doing
what.
kind of job, liberal job.
Yes, it's not what we say we are proud of as a nation, but because of the nature of how the project is coming, you understand. Just like you come to me and say, I should borrow you 100,000 naira. You want to do the roofing for your house, and I say,
Please
and I'm
mention 10 million naira, not 100,000 naira. 10 million
okay.
naira. Okay.
10 million naira. You also do roofing for your house. And
Okay.
I'm into all these roofing materials and all that.
Yeah.
I said, okay, no problem. I will give you the loan, but I will be the one to supply the materials to you.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
So but the thing is, the guy that will bring it, drive the material down from my shop to your house, will be somebody I have to employ one way or the other. I give money to. You understand? So all those things, all those change is also there. Only that it's been originated by an outsider.
Now, go back to the question I asked. Please, I said you studied engineering in a very reputable institution in Nigeria. Um, is it that there are nobody, no engineer, no, you know, engineer in Nigeria can handle these major capital projects?
So we have a lot of construction companies in Nigeria owned by construction companies in Nigeria owned by Nigerians.
Okay.
RCC is owned by Nigerians.
Yes.
Uh, what's it called? SciTech. Is it SciTech? Yeah, I think SciTech is owned by Nigerian. There's another one. I want to remember. Central Co is owned by Nigerian. There are a lot. There are a lot of Nigerian construction
You
companies
know,
that
this
are.
is engineering matter we are talking about. There is still that medical matter, this COVID-19 matter that we are still, thinking on how do we go about the vaccine. And we are waiting on the international organizations to donate or give us, you know, vaccine. That is another matter. Why
Yeah.
must we always wait for foreign bodies to help us in Nigeria? Why?
That's a $1 million question. Really. it's just it's just the how do I want to put it now? Will I say it has been imbibed in us by the colonial master? I don't want to go to that direction. But see, it's just the set of people that we have in the helms of affairs in this country. We have not been lucky really with leaders in Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, it boils down to how we see ourselves as humans in Nigeria. If everybody in Nigeria sees that my next neighbor is the life of my next neighbor is very important to me, really, there are things that we will not do in this country. So one of the
Hmm.
things is we'll not be waiting if the government really, really, really take it that the life of every Nigerian are important and they are the lives they are accountable for the lives of each and everybody that lives in this country. Yeah. When it comes to this issue like vaccines, they will take it more seriously. They won't be waiting for international intervention. You understand? I think today I was seeing on yes, it was yesterday or today. Yeah, I think yesterday I was seeing on the news where Ghana received their first shipment for AstraZeneca's vaccine. You understand? So South Africa has the African countries are having, but I also had in the news this today also in this evening when the foreign finance minister was saying that Nigeria's own will be coming in next week. So
Yeah,
uh,
that is the same problem we are talking about. Um, for example, now I know the same thing applies at your own hand. There are a lot of friends, my friends, that are no more in Nigeria for good reasons. Those in the medical field. Nigeria as a nation is not really, beneficial to them medically. They are not, treating them well with the respect that they desire or they deserve. Now they are leaving our country for other countries outside of Africa. That's the what is it called now? Chris Ngige said that is exportation, that we have too much of them and we have to send many of them away. So that is exportation. So we are exporting our people. Well, that is a very shallow comment from a leader because that should worry us as a nation. Now, the same concern that why should we as a nation keep, losing our best brain for other nations outside Africa? The same problem with Nigeria is the same with Ghana, is the same with South Africa. Why can't these nations sit down, and they have the best doctors on earth? Nigerians, the Ghanaians, the South Africa, they have the best doctors, and every other countries in Africa. Our people are doing well outside the continent of Africa. Why is it so difficult for us to create an institution? But their entire lifespan, their entire life expectation has been reduced to money, and money alone. So how will they, have more money coming into their own personal vaults if those things are made in Nigeria, if they are made in Africa? So these foreign organizations sending those things, there are many other benefits that are coming along. After all, they are not, our countries, our nations are not spending money on research. And that is going to be a very huge amount of naira or dollars if they are to spend on research, if they are to spend money for, on that particular project. They are not doing that. So we keep waiting on foreign aids. And that is one of our problems, if you ask me. Now, you studied engineering, forgive me. Many others study medicine, and many others, computer science, and they are doing exploit on their own. But the country has refused deliberately to look at the side of young Nigerians. And many are being or getting frustrated, and they want to leave Nigeria. Have you ever thought of leaving Nigeria, Mr. Femi?
Yes, I have. I will be lying if I say I had not. So
Mm.
I have approached US embassy for visa, which they actually denied me. So, but I've made an attempt to leave the country. So I have. I have.
So if Nigeria is if Nigeria is able to give you all that you desire, will you still love to leave Nigeria?
No, why? Why would I want to go anywhere?
Very good. What are the things that you want to see? What are the things that you desire? What are the things that, okay, if the government, if they call you to a negotiating table now, and they ask you, what are the things that we must do that will make you stay in Nigeria? What are those things you will tell the government?
Just mine is not much. Number one, I want a country where everybody is seen equally. A country where life matters, really, where the government takes life of their citizens as top priority. Top priority. Because if that one is even done, a lot of things will change. You guys now. So where in a country where I can really feel safe, a country where I can really call my own, where I will not think if I want to, for instance, get some benefit from government, I have to know some people who know people, some people to
Yeah.
people. So you understand. So a country where I feel loved, where the government really see its citizens as uh, as the lord, and not see
Mm.
the citizen as their slave.
Mm.
You understand? A country whereby they don't keep playing on my intelligence. You understand? They all just keep
Play-
playing on my
Playing on your intelligence.
just
What do you mean by that?
yeah, because where the government will not believe that every other person are fools, where they are the only one that is wise. You understand? So you as a fool, you have to listen to the wise. So you have to take anything they say, hook, line, and sinker. Whether it's obvious to your eyes, like what they are saying is just bamboozling you, you have to take it. No, that's not a country, And this is typical to Africans. Eh? Leaders see themselves as lord, your
Mm.
lordships and all that.
Yeah.
So, and if you look at developed countries, you see that criticism of government are not taken with as an
Right.
attack on government,
Attack.
really.
Yes. Yeah.
Criticism of government, fine. It's political. When you see other people criticizing your government, you feel offended as a political party, as a political unit, and all that. But at the same time, it's not to start witch hunting people and start clamping down on their lives. You
Mm,
understand? Those are typical of African leaders. You, you
mm,
get
yeah.
so I want a country basically where lives matter.
Mm,
If government takes the life of citizens as top priority, eh, they will
yeah.
provide amenities for them. They will do
That's
good roads because they know that without good roads, there will be bad accidents that can
yeah.
take the life of a Nigerian.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They will make lights available. They will make a lot of things available for them. They will keep the life and properties of Nigerians safe because they know that their lives matters. You know,
Mm,
that's all. No, if you ask a typical Nigerian what do they want from the government, no matter how merry-go-round everybody goes or how many lists everybody make, it still boils down to how the government takes its citizens.
mm. That's true. Okay. So you are saying traveling abroad is not a necessity for you. Is
So,
not. Yeah. And many Nigerians, and hope we all know that there are Nigerians that have been abroad for over 50 years.
sure,
Many
brother.
of these people traveled to study with the aim, sincere aim of, okay, when they are done studying, they will come back to Nigeria.
Mm.
But it has never be what they desire it to be. So there has never been that pressure that, okay, now go home, because news they are hearing about Nigeria are very, very, depressing.
Mm.
So they choose to just stay there. Not that they are making billions, not that they are making millions, but you talked about it, security and the basic necessities of life. They have it, and they just feel they are okay. So instead of, not that the atmosphere over there is okay. I was still told about 2 weeks ago that in Canada, where my you know brother is, the temperature was minus 52 degrees
Yeah,
Celsius.
yes.
That's
Texas
crazy.
was freezing. Texas is even freezing, not worse. It's still freezing. Now I watched a video on
Yeah,
YouTube
and
where I watched a
yeah,
video on YouTube where one lady was cooked Indomie in Texas and brought the immediately she finished cooking the Indomie as hot as the Indomie was, brought the Indomie out. And immediately, just few seconds, just um to pick some of the Indomies and just bring them up like this and put them back in the pot. The Indomie turned and then the thing got freeze.
wow. And as serious as that was, my brother told me yesterday that what happened in Texas, if that is to be human being, if that experience is to be presented as a human being, a human character, that experience is going to be great, 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 great grandchild of what is happening in Canada.
Imagine.
So the climatic system over there are not that friendly. We have, say, the best. If it is very hot, you have AC, you have fan to cool yourself off. So we really don't need to travel, but we are being pressured to see that as a major alternative to survival. That if you must survive in this world, if you must do well in this world, get out of Nigeria. And that has been the common ambition of young Nigerians. Is that correct?
Yeah, it has turned to common ambition of young Nigerians over time. When
Mm,
you finish university and you cannot get a job for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, so and you have an opportunity to go outside where at least you can see somewhere to work.
mm,
Like I watched a video also on YouTube where in US there was one girl, one 13-year-old girl that was asking her parents for money, and they could not. They were saying they don't have another, so she just approached a shop and tell the person that she needs $40, but she's
Mm.
not asking them to give her the $40. She wants to work to get the $40. The owner of the shop just say, yeah, take the mop over there and go and mop the other side of the shop. And she mopped, she got the money and she used it for what she wants to use it for. So it's, job is as easy to get as that. Like, not really easy, but at least it's available to some extent over there than this place. So
Mm.
so people knows that at least I can get some money into my pocket by
If I work.
leaving the country. Rather than sleeping
Yeah.
at home, hoping that somebody will call me for a job that that I'm not sure that they will call me back after the interview.
Yeah. Or praying for days that somebody will come to your doorstep and drop a bag that is filled with money.
And so unfortunate there in this part of the world that they will keep you in school for years. You now come out from school at the age of 28, 29, 30, which are not the
Mm.
right age you should come out from. And after that, they will tell you that for you to apply for the job, you must be 27 years below.
Yeah.
You understand? So
That's crazy.
they already screened you out without you even
Yeah.
applying,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
not your fault in the first place.
Yeah. How far have they gone with that? The National House of Assemblies, I think about last year or 2 years ago, they were debating it. Some guys moved there that the age limit should go beyond that 27. Bringing in your viewpoint now, your what you just analyzed that by the
I'm not
time you
too
are done with
sure.
school, by the time you are done with service, you are already over 30. It was discussed on the floor of the house.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure whether they passed it. I need to
Okay,
confirm that.
okay,
I will need to
okay,
confirm it, but I'm not too sure whether they
okay.
passed that law.
I know you've been very busy for you've been very busy. Now, let me ask you two more questions. With the spate of this killing, kidnapping happening everywhere, especially in the northern side of Nigeria, and and many other parts. In fact, everywhere in Nigeria. Are you scared? Have you ever been afraid that
Yeah.
something crazy might happen?
Uh, I'm not not. I won't call it afraid, but um,
Concerned?
I'm concerned really because
Okay.
as if the reason I'm concerned is because not because the things are happening, but because the government that should act on what is happening are not really in control. You understand? So that's because things like this degenerate to something else if not caught early.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Okay.
and for it not to degenerate, we need right thinking people to come
Absolutely.
out with right
Absolutely.
solutions
All
to
right.
tackle all these things once and for all. Put it to bed
All
once and
right.
for all.
All
So
right.
it's a concern,
Now,
not a fear, really.
awesome. Awesome. Okay. Considering the time, I need you to, find time to relax too. Now, the major debate that is going on everywhere, especially on internet, is about each person going to their own tent, to thy tent, O ye Israel, or what? Or how did they say it? The Oduduwa Republic, the Biafra, and those two are really agitating very, very fervently. What's your take? Do you feel Nigeria should still stay as one indivisible and indissoluble nation, or you feel, well, since this thing is not working, people should go their own way. What do you think?
Yeah, for me, I don't see any reason why we should go our separate ways. You know why? It's
Yeah.
sorry, it's easy. It's more easier to dismantle something,
Yeah.
but very difficult to build.
Mm,
There's no assurance that if we go our separate ways, each of the entities that went in their separate ways will come back and say we did not regret our actions.
mm.
See, the reason why everybody is saying this is because we are not getting the dividends of the government that we have
Absolutely.
presently in the country. And there's
Mm,
no assurance that when we divide, we will still get the dividends of the government that we have at that particular time.
mm.
Because people that will say they want to continue to lead in those small entities will still be the same people that are also looking forward to lead
You're
now
right.
presently in this country, Nigeria. So
That's right.
it's easier to say let us go our separate ways, let's scatter everything, divide. It's easier for you to dismantle a house, but to build takes work.
That's true.
We have worked to this point to build Nigeria to the level it is now. We just need to do things right, starting from now. We just need to do things right. We just need to
Okay.
start taking the right steps. So I don't see us having any benefit in going our separate ways. No.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, you, your opinion is in sync with what my last week, the guest that came up last week, Abayomi Rotimi Mighty, said. He said, well, his mother is from the South South and his dad is an Ijebu man. So where do you want me to go with the boy? So, and we have done so much together. And I really don't think Nigerians have problem living together.
At all.
We really don't. Some of, if you check your clique of friends now, you have the Hausas, you
Mm-hmm.
have the Fulanese, you
Mm-hmm.
have the Igbos, you have the Efik, you have all kinds
Mm-hmm.
of people, and you don't have issues being friends. So Nigerians don't have any problem living together. And just the strategic point that you've mentioned that it is because things are not right. There is insecurity, and a particular tribe is like, you know, subduing other tribes. Yesterday, well, I think I should still hold this thought to myself, but yesterday there was a major realization in the book. Let me quickly read it. We need to start talking about things. We need to actually start talking about things. Fighting Corruption Dangerously by Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Well, maybe we talk about that. It's a very sensitive point, and we should check the implication before we talk about it. So I think I should just leave that for now. Okay. Now you've said that we don't have to go our separate way if things are in order. Now we have been talking about majorly about the problems, and you have always been doing justice to when you talk about the problem, you bring in a solution. Now majorly, I want you to clearly talk about what you, apart from 2 weeks ago you talked about engineering our constitution. And when I checked that constitution, actually, there are some good stuff in the constitution, but it still has to be, attended to because it was designed by military folks and designed for some powerful people. So some are feeling very, as long as we have that constitution, as you've said, a thief, somebody that stole 100 or 10,000 will be jailed, but
Yeah.
someone that stole 1 billion will be set free.
Yeah. Sure.
So, and I agree with you there that, you know, using the word of a senior friend, a barrister that told me that that constitution is a rape on Nigerians, and they should stop raping us. They should stop having sex with destinies without using condom, if that must be said. So people's life should be secured. At least there should be a degree of shame and respect for the people of Nigerians. People of Nigerians deserve to be respected. We have gone through so much. We have been brutalized. We have been cheated. We have been lied at. You can imagine the media is helping the government to propagate the conspiracy theory that the thugs infiltrated the protesters, the NSAS protesters. And my argument has always been, yes, we both came out in Abuja and to protest. That yes, thugs came out, but who sent them? Government. So if thugs hijacked the protest, somebody sent the thugs in the first place. So the protesters should not be blamed. And the same thing happened just last week. Peaceful protesters being harassed. What we are not even at. When I asked you to talk to us about what are the things that you want from Nigeria, you didn't even mention, I want Nigeria to build me a house. I want them to build me this. You didn't even mention lights. That which is paramount in your heart is security of lives and property. People are just dying anyhow. Just last week, children, the hope for that great tomorrow, just being kidnapped, and nothing is happening. Nobody is talking. Nobody is weeping.
Because someone said the people that kidnapped them are not bandits. And they are not criminals.
A very senior clergyman, right?
Yeah, really senior clergyman. I just see him as an opportunist.
Okay, I think we are talking about the same person. I don't want us to mention name, right?
Yeah. Just about. Okay. He's just he's just seeing the opportunity at the fact that we have a disorganized government. If there is a organized government and our institutions are powerful, people like that should be in jail.
Absolutely. He was even justifying the killings of the
justifying killings terrorists. Just,
In fact, I think Shewon Kibaloye quizzed him and said he said he called them militants. That they don't just kill, that you must have killed one of them before they come and destroy. It's just somehow. But we have to keep holding on. We have to keep, going forward. We have to keep holding forth. We can't give up now. So what are the solutions that you are suggesting to many young Nigerians and those that are coming behind us? What do you have to tell them? 2023 is around the corner. What should we be thinking and how should we be strategizing towards that?
My advice is go and join APC.
Just that.
Serious, the thing is, there's no way you can, before you can provide a solution, you must first understand the problem.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can overcome the problem by shying away from the problem. So the thing is, these people that are calling our leaders, they are not ready to leave. So let's say floating another
how is joining APC? How is that going to solve the problem?
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying now. Floating another political party to come against them with the kind of structure, financial strength, and the kind of level that Nigerian elections is at this particular time will not work. They will still always overpower you with money, even with the constitution. You understand now? But it is a way of beating them at their game by joining their camp.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
If well-meaning youth flood the party, they can influence their internal processes.
Now I get it.
right now, they are doing something that is very, very delicate. That's why the crooks amongst them are kicking against it, which is
You mean
the
the registration?
the registration.
Okay.
You know that it is aimed at not giving power to a particular person to control the internal structure of the party. Because before, someone in the party owns the party register. So you can actually say you, and you are the one that will form the delegates that will go and vote for the person that will be the flag bearer of the party.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand now.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
But now, if we all join them, now what they are doing is that when they want to choose a flag bearer of the party, everybody votes. So you go back to your ward and cast your vote for the person. So in that, you can influence their internal process. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. So
Absolutely.
we can easily influence that by joining that. Because if you are saying that against 2023, you want to float another party, I'm sorry, they will still beat you. They will still beat us at our game.
Do
They
you
have
have
the
any
money,
sympathy for Shore?
sympathy. No, I don't have any sympathy for him. He's doing what he believes is right. He's doing what he believes is best
Or
for the country.
empathy? Better still.
He's doing what he believes is best for the country in his own view.
Okay.
And one way or the other, the government needs noise. The government needs somebody to be checkmating everything they do, whether wrong or good or bad. But the government needs them. So he's acting that capacity and he's doing it, and he's taking everything that comes with the capacity. So he's doing his own. I won't say stop. I won't say what you are doing is okay or is bad. You understand now? Just like
Yeah.
someone will not tell me that coming on this program is good or is bad. I won't be I won't be angry with someone that said it's bad, and I won't be overjoyed with someone that said it's good.
Mm.
You understand now? So as a citizen of this country, we all have the right to play our part whichever way we deem fit. So far, it's still under the law.
Awesome. Awesome. Let me quickly appreciate you for coming on the program today. I sincerely appreciate, it's been a very busy day for you. And
Yeah, thank you,
despite that, you still, have the, love to come on the program. I sincerely appreciate that. And that's a
thank you,
big deal.
thank you
I
for having me.
kindly extend my love, yeah, kindly extend my love to your beautiful family.
Thank
And
you,
I sincerely appreciate you again. To the viewers, I thank you for coming on the program. Thank you for viewing this program, real life or after. Thank you. And please do us that, kindness. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel. And if this needs to be talked about, please talk about it. And if you feel up to it, that you want us to engage you, please feel free to come or send us a message. We'll find a way to connect you and we'll bring you on the program. Thank you again. We are concerned because every well-meaning Nigeria must be concerned about the state of the country. We are concerned because the president of Nigeria is concerned. We are concerned because the vice president of Nigeria is concerned. The entire National Assembly is concerned, and the individuals there are concerned. So we are all concerned. And how do we express ourselves if we're concerned? It would be wrong for us to keep quiet. Nigerians all over the world are known to be very active people. We are very lively. So we will do ourselves a disservice by keeping quiet, keeping mute. So we have a duty to talk, because by talking, it is assured that one day the solution will come. And by talking, we are creating more awareness. We want to make ourselves think productively and plan ahead for 2023, 2027, 2031, and 2030. That will be 2030 if the constitution has not been changed. I think 2031 is okay. So we should start bracing up Nigerian youth should start bracing up. It's no time to retire. It's not time to start nursing the ambition that when I become a political office holder too, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Well, you will never get there in the first place if what you are thinking is to embezzle the commonwealth of Nigerians. Our land, our nation, the generations coming behind and our generation, we are praying for change and we are craving for it. And we know that change will come if we are all willing to build this nation together. Thank you again for joining. God bless you.
President.